the Ricochet, L Kicks, we in the building. Worldwide Entertainment TV.com with us. Let go.
This is Worldwide Entertainment TV.com's official Toronto rappers and hip-hop documentary series.
Before 50 Cent blew up in the streets of New York and got shot 9 times, in Toronto, hip-hop fans had already seen that story with their own street rapper, Sticky Green. For 2 years straight, in 1998 and 1999, he received between 11 to 14 shots to his body. Here is a report in his own words.
Being shot 14 times.
Dear mama, even though I know you raised me right, these streets raised me wrong, got me hanging late night, on the corner hustling to the daylight. Yo, when I die, mama bury me a young chick. Life of the motherfucking stick-up kid, nigga.
My name is stick-up kid, cause I don't fucking know when I'm gonna dead, yo. I didn't even reach 18 yet. I'm 17 and I don't know when I'm fucking gonna go from a crackhead to a teen.
So when he got shot, the shooting was fucked up. The first time he got shot, everybody thought that I got shot with him. I remember I was supposed to pick him up in the morning. I was going to Central Tech at that time. For some reason, I said, you know what, I'm not gonna go down the driftwood in the morning. I'm supposed to go hustle a little bit, whatever, in the morning, just before I go to school. I said, forget it, go to school. Came back home, didn't hear from him, something was weird, you know, I had a weird feeling, you know, and after all of a sudden, everyone was calling me, saying, yo, Stickle got shot, And I said, what are you talking about, Stickle got shot? What are you talking about? Right away, you know, in my head, you know, my heart just started, I started tearing up, you know, because men make it look like he's dead or something, you know. Then I've seen on the news, soon people, I'm on the phone with someone, I see on the news, they're showing the shooting, the Driftwood shooting, where, and I see Stickle on the stretcher. They're putting Stickle on the stretcher, going into the ambulance. So they find out, they tell me he's in Sunnybrook. I go up to Sunnybrook. I found the room there, I went to the room, I found him, I saw him in the room. Yeah, you know, I knew you were calling, but you know, he was alright. You know, that was the first time.
Yeah, you done know. This was the fucking spot where it all started. Where I got my first shots in life. You know what I mean? With a short shot. 1998. Cop 4 in the motherfucking leg. You done know. Survive all that shit.
Yeah, man, I was fucking right now, right here. Niggas came in, bam, 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 bam. All that I seen in my vision was my grandparents, my dead homies. End up running to my cousin's house, didn't even know I got popped. Went inside, auntie's like, yo, what's wrong with you? So until I pulled out my pants and the beer blood is gushing out of my legs and shit. Ambulance came and everything. Took a nigga to Sunnybrook. That's when everything was fine, but my nigga crucial now. Thought that nigga was dead when I reached up in that motherfucker. But that nigga ended up being good. Fucked up. Remembrance Day.
Caught me without protection, just left with the weapon. Now I'm seeing my dead brothers, grandparents. I see my life slowly ended. I was in shock, I ain't know I got Fuji Easy, me was on the block, try slang. Turned around, heard the first pop, try to run but drop. Then I heard more closing up shop. Got up, hopping fences, headed to my cousin's backyard. He let me in, he was like, yo, cuz, wagwan. I said, I think I got hit. Pulled out my pants, watch that blood drip. He's like, Mario, where's my suit? He went outside to dump on the front trips quick, but they was gone. Cops come.
That's when I wrote that song. It's like, yo, this is like the realest song I ever wrote in my whole life. This is what I'm talking about, life and death situation. When I wrote that, every Remembrance Day I play that shit on fucking social media. Cause that's like the realest song I have on the Now and Never album. Remembrance Day is like Memorial Day in the States. It's for all the fallen soldiers. And I just gotta thank God that I was in a part of that, even though that day means it's a big day to me. But I always remember that day. Remembrance Day on the Now and Never album.
1999-11-11, face to face with God, but he said it wasn't my time for heaven. Flatline, but my best side was my young Helen, crying and yelling, don't wanna see my lady rebelling. My confession that God, I ain't ready to go. Never see my kids, never seen around the world. What does my future have in store? Is my future no more? You love me and I love you too, mama. So knowing that, no, we gon' make it through. Dear mama, I'm sorry for the pain that I caused you. Over the years, shed tears when I disappeared. You had no idea where I was, I never called you with nothing. It hurt deep inside, I ain't gon' lie, my house bugging. Before I left, I got shot, put you on the spot, you rushed through emergency, the doc said you almost dropped where my heart stopped beating. Couple seconds, started breathing again, you almost see my life come through. And then I promised you that I wouldn't die before you did, even though I don't want you to go. You showed me that's just how life is.
And the next year, the exact same day, you know, I wake up in the morning, you know, I'm getting a call and goes, yo, stick up that shot, I don't know what, some people say he's dead, you know, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yo, I went nuts. I went straight down to Sunnybrook, you know, so I went to Sunnybrook, they're like saying, oh, no one's allowed to come in here, no one's allowed to come in here, and I told them my name, and they're like, oh, the parents put my name, saying I'm the only other person out of that family that's allowed to come into the room, you know. And after I went in there and I saw him, and after she was in like the recovery room, and fuck, I didn't want to talk about it. Like I was fucked. I feel like I'm gonna cry right now even talking about it because it's fucked up.
I've known Sticky for a long time, man. I've known Sticky ever since I was a young boy roaming these up top streets. My homeboy, the first incident that happened with him, that I knew of him when he got shot 14 times, that's way more than Tupac.
Fucking up a nigga clothes.
Tell him that shit was crazy. Like he died and came back to life. It's like he was meant to be here, you know? That's some bullshit, that was a sad day. We never lost him, we still got him, you know? All we gotta do is embrace him. A lot of people don't do that, but that's what we here for.
Like I saw him on the bed, and this guy had like stitched up. God, I thought he was gonna die, you know what I mean? Cause fuck. He lifted up his hand, he held my hand and he said, yo, I know you're gonna come, I know you're gonna come, you know? I know you're gonna come, you know? And I freaking remember for like 2 weeks straight, I stepped in the hospital with this guy. You know, I went to work, came right back to the hospital, I stayed there with him until he got out, you know? I was fucked up, you know? I thought I lost him, you know? And I took what, 11 to 13 bullets. He survived. I didn't think he was gonna survive that one. You know what I mean? Sorry. My bad. You know what I mean? Lost a lot of friends, you know what I mean? But I didn't think I would lose him, you know? Or be close to losing him, you know? Mom always said, yo, every time me and this guy together, you never once you'd ever hear say we got in trouble with the police or some, you know, like anything major happened. Like, you know, we never really got in trouble together. You know what I mean? But as soon as we weren't together, anytime we got into trouble, we were never together. You know what I mean? But every time we're together, we made sure we never did nothing stupid. You know, we were careful with whatever we did. You know what I mean? So every time I felt like I wasn't around him, if something happened to me, I always felt like it was my fault. You know? That was like one of the worst 2 weeks. Seeing this guy in pain, like he couldn't walk, you know what I mean? But this guy, he was supposed to be on crutches. He didn't use no crutches or nothing. Man came out, he was like, I'm surprised to see how this guy like survived right now. See him now, you know? I'm like, guys, you know how much bullets he took? 2 years? What the hell? We out there. I don't know, bro.
Switches with Glocks out. That's from the smoke, you know, that's so we don't pop out.
I'm a trap phone out, nigga.
With these racks and we gon' rock. I've been taking all these drugs, screaming fuck, bye.
Worldwide Entertainment TV top hip-hop news from Toronto this week. Toronto police have charged a suspect in the murder of Milton Jr. Douglas, the younger brother of Toronto hip-hop artist Benny Black of the Smugglers.